So Riley and Alana, how long now have you been making YouTube videos?
Can I just interrupt, Jack?
Yes.
The first thing that your viewers will notice is that I'm wearing your hat.
They will.
I was going to mention that.
So I sent Jack a message probably a year ago and I was like, dude, where'd you get that hat from? So yeah, I appreciate that.
No worries, mate.
Well, I met Elena in EOS. We jumped on a boat together. We've been sailing around the world making YouTube videos ever since.
Yeah.
An unbelievable adventure,
But
really.
this is life now. Follow us on our channel.
Oh, what the
Hey, g'day guys, welcome back to another episode. Now today is one we're very excited about. We're out here on the ocean with a couple of mates. Chances are, if you're watching this channel, you've probably seen lots of these guys before. It's Riley and Elena from Sailing La Vagabonde. If you've been living under a rock for the past 7 years, you should definitely go check out their channel right now. They've been making awesome movies sailing around the world, and lately they've added 2 new stars to their show with 2 new kids. And today we've got a day out on the water. It is crystal clear. We can't wait any longer. We're going to jump in for a swim. This place here we've just pulled in at is Fran's favourite snorkeling spot in the area. She's become best friends with a large loggerhead turtle here. Literally, every time we come out in the boat, she goes, we've got to stop in and see Lucy, got to stop in and see Lucy. So we've pulled up and going to jump in, and hopefully Lucy's home, and yeah, hopefully there's some other animals down there that want to play with us. Did you find Lucy, Fran?
It wasn't Lucy, it was a hawksbill.
Oh,
And she didn't want to fly.
Lucy's cousin. Where was Lucy?
I don't know, she was probably eating some jellyfish.
Oh my gosh, guys! Oh my god!
Holy crap.
Right under the boat now.
Oh! Holy moly! It's just swum right underneath Fran. Look at the bow wave they put out. Look at him going! What? So I think this is called a heat run, where they all go after the one female and try and show a bit of a dominance thing.
Oh, shaking.
Did they go right underneath
Yeah,
it?
she was right onto me.
Really?
And then the other one came. I was like, oh!
Oh wow. Okay, we're going to jump in and do a bit of a drift. We're going going to use these pilchards to hopefully bring in a large pelagic fish like a mackerel. Try and shoot that to bring home for dinner.
Sweet.
See how we go. That shark likes your flasher. Beautiful eating sized Spanish mackerel.
Nice.
Wicked, alright.
Nice.
Too many sharks in the water, Fran reckons. And that's when you know there must be lots of sharks, because this girl is fearless. They run out of the water. Babe, get out of the water. I'm scared. There's a big shark. That shark is right behind the boat. On the surface.
Yeah, nice fish.
Fred nailed it.
Riley just saved the day.
What did he do?
My reel got stuck
Yeah.
and I couldn't pull it up. So Riley just came and helped me pull it up. Otherwise it was radically done.
Nice.
Nice, man. That whacker in the escape.
This is awesome. Everyone has speared a Spanish mackie so far. 4 Spanish mackerels.
I thought you were attached to a bloody whale.
My reel got stuck and I didn't want to leave the gun.
And then I was watching you, and all hell broke loose with you fighting yours. I look over, and then there's another one in the background that Luke's nailed. That's just
It was just slightly smaller.
It came mouth open right at your gun, just kind of like looking for leftovers.
Really?
Yeah,
I left my gun in the water and it was nibbling on it.
Yeah.
Like, whilst
Nibbling on your gun?
I
Yeah.
saw it on the surface. Jumping out.
That was
I'm
a
glad I
crazy
didn't see that.
session. That was awesome. Well done, Fran.
If you stand closer
Well
to
done,
the...
Luke. Well done, Riley.
So stoked.
Yeah, so good. Do a little fun size one.
I reckon this is Fran.
That one's Fran's. Mine's cold.
I reckon that one.
Must have shrunken there to be a little bit this one.
Because I got a good shot of mine.
What an awesome way to finish that spearing session. That was so good. Just right at the very end there, a school of really nice sized mackies came in, but there was some big sharks like hanging around with them. I think everyone knew they took a shot on a mackerel. They had to get in and get it subdued. There was going to have to be a fair bit of teamwork involved to land the fish because those sharks were right on their tails. Probably get those fish in the boat. Thankfully it all worked out. Everyone landed a beautiful fish and we're going to have a hell of a feast tonight. That was just the best way to finish. Bit of a production line going now with the cleanup. So this mackerel is getting filleted here, some scraps over this side. Tom and Fran are doing an outstanding job.
Maybe we put less so we can rock it around.
Fran's in charge here, aren't you?
I'm not being bossy or so.
I was doing a fine job, but apparently not, according to friends. She's just in there to sort
Too
me out.
heavy, too heavy.
How dare you show initiative, Tom?
Gotta go.
So what have we got here? Meat, bone, skin going in there to be frozen.
Yep.
And then there's other fish getting smoked somewhere.
could even go around the back. I think there's a table and a decking.
No, just on the bricks is fine, mate.
I like it
One
here.
was so inclined.
How is it, mate?
Absolutely incredible. That's as good as I've had. Is there a bit of oil in that, friend? Yeah. It's very Italian of you.
I put it on end again.
You do, actually. It goes well on everything, though.
All right, guys, what you've seen today on that episode was just absolutely incredible when the ocean turns it on like that. But the unfortunate reality is it's not always like that, and it's not like that everywhere. That is pristine. But the trip we did up Australia's East Coast, the Great Adventure, we found some places that were just overtaken with rubbish and plastics. We were there during the turtle nesting season, and what is literally happening is the turtles are having to dig their way up from the shoreline through the plastic to dig a hole and lay their eggs. Their baby turtles are being born, hatching through plastics. It's like an obstacle course as they're trying to come out of the sand and then head down towards the ocean. And like once the little babies get in the water, how are they meant to tell between their food source and the little microplastics floating around? So yeah, guys, if you haven't switched onto it yet, plastics and rubbish in the ocean is a massive problem. All this stuff ends up in beautiful places like this, and it's killing our marine life. So that's one thing to take from this episode and from, you know, the whole Back to Basics series. Take care of your rubbish, guys. But the good news is there is a solution at the moment. Some of the biggest YouTubers in the world have created a program called Team Seas, and the whole goal is to raise $30 million, which will take out 30 million pounds of trash out of the ocean. I know it's ambitious, but it is about time we use the power of YouTube, the power of the people, to make a positive change. Even if it's just for a day, forget about cute kitten videos, forget about the makeup tutorials, forget about all the other things on YouTube. Create a video that is spreading the message of Team Seas, and let's clean up our oceans. This is the time to do it, guys.